Hey there everyone, it's Clifton here with Clifton Creative Academy, and in this tutorial we're going to be talking about how to secure and customize your WordPress website's login page. Now this is a follow-up tutorial to a tutorial that we did before where we were just showing you how to customize the WordPress login page using a free plugin called LoginPress. And we're going to be using that same plugin, except this time we're going to be using the pro version of the plugin. So you will need to have the pro version of the plugin to do some of the things that we're going to be showing here. But I'm going to be showing you how to protect your login page so that you're not a victim of brute force attacks or people trying to hack into your website through the login page. Okay, so just a quick recap. If we go back to the website here, we can see we already have LoginPress installed, and because we have LoginPress installed here, we are essentially we've essentially customized that section. So if I go here to the customizer, you can sort of see the customization that we did. Okay, so we can see that here. Here's the customization that we did here. We have now this background, and we've changed the default WordPress login. Okay, and if we go into LoginPress on the free version, you'll notice that there are all these premium login pages that are nicely designed that are locked because you're using the free version. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and unlock those by uploading the pro version of LoginPress, and then we will be able to take advantage of all the benefits of the pro version. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to plugins. I'm going to go to installed plugins, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to deactivate. We are going to deactivate the free version here, and when we do that, they ask for some feedback, and we can kind of see all the different. But one of them is that I upgraded to LoginPress Pro. So I'm going to go ahead and let them know that I did that, and here you can see what they say right now. No need to deactivate this LoginPress core version. Pro version works as an add-on with the core version. So this is very important. Because most people would have made the same error. They would have gone ahead and deactivated the free plugin and then tried to upload the pro one, and then they would run into an issue. So this is a very, very helpful feature that they've provided here. So I now know not to deactivate the plugin. I just need to upload the add-on. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel out of here. And then now I can safely go ahead and upload the add-on. So I'm going to upload it. I've already downloaded it from my computer. Here it is right here. Go ahead. Install. I just wanted to show you guys that because sometimes most of the pro versions of some of the plugins you're using are actually add-ons. If you're familiar with Elementor, there is a free version of Elementor, and the Elementor Pro is an actual add-on that enhances the functionality of the free version. Same thing with LoginPress here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and activate that plugin. Now later in the tutorial, I'll show you where you can get LoginPress Pro. I'll also show you a great way to get it for a very good deal so that you get the full benefits of the plugin. And if you're considering using it for the long term or using it for clients, you're going to find this extremely very beneficial. Okay, so now we have the add-on added on here. So now I'm going to go back to LoginPress, and I'm going to look at the customizer. So here we are. I'm going to go to themes. And now you'll notice that those themes are now available, right? I can now choose the themes that I want. Okay, so let's say I'm going to choose, let's see here, default. I want to choose something really cool. I like this one, Persona. Okay, so now that I've chosen this, now if you notice my background isn't changed, that's because we already uploaded a background into this. So if I wanted to just go back to what it was before, I could do that. But if you notice, it's matching up with what I already have, right? So I can go back here, for instance, and let's go to background. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this background. Okay, so now that I've removed that background, and I can select the background from their background gallery. So here's one like that, right? But I want this to be actually tailored to the client. So in this case, the client is a fitness coach. So I'm going to go ahead and put her picture back. Maybe there's another picture that's also really nice. This is a nice picture. How about this one? This is really nice. So I'm going to choose this one. Okay. So here's our picture of our client, and we have this sort of nice half and half login over here. Okay, so let's go back to our themes again, and I just want to show you what a couple of these themes look like. Here's this theme. Okay, it's nice and simple, kind of a boxed login here. And then we have this one, which is a full page theme with the login to the right, and we can create any kind of similar effect that we want. Here's another one. Okay, so now you have access to the themes, and what I like about that is you can actually customize and create your own if you want to, or you can use one of theirs as a beautiful starting point to basically create any kind of login that you want. Okay, so let's go ahead and make this something that we like, which is that. Okay, that looks pretty good. And we can even customize this further. So let's go back here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my form. And here where it has color, we're going to clear out the color. Okay, so now that we've cleared out the color, the form, and actually, good, we've cleared out the color in the form. And the input fields, we need to be able to see those again, right? The labels, I'm sorry. So here's the labels. We're going to go ahead and give us a nice color on the labels. There it is. So that's looking pretty good. And the remember me label, same thing. There we go. Okay. All right, that's looking really nice now. Okay, so we're going to go back. And here, actually in the logo background, I'm sorry, not let's go back to the form background. And enable the form transparency, yes, there, perfect. Okay, enable the form transparency. Okay, great. Okay, so we enabled the form transparency here. And now we have a username, password. This looks a lot nicer. Okay. We're going to go back here. Now, if you notice, we have a very subtle logo here. And because the logo is white, I'm just going to remove that entirely. You can put a darker version of your logo, but I'm just going to remove it. Okay, we don't need that logo. And I don't want the WordPress logo, so I'm going to disable the logo entirely. Okay, that looks great. And now we have, very quickly, we have a new login page. So I'm going to go ahead and publish this because I really like it. Okay, good. So now our login is complete. Let's look at some of the other features that you get with LoginPress Pro. Okay, so I'm going to go back here to LoginPress. We're going to click on our settings. Actually, sorry, we're going to click on our add-ons. Apologize. So here are all the add-ons that we have. Okay, now it's asking me to activate my license, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my license here. All right. Okay, I'm going to grab my license, click on activate license, license manager, apologize. Put in my license key, activate. All right, and you can see here I have lifetime access, lifetime license. It will never expire. I'm going to show you how you can do the same thing. Okay, so we're going to go back to the add-ons again, and now we get to have fun with the different add-ons. And you can see we have 7 add-ons that we get to play with. I'm only going to show a few of these, but the most important one that I really want to show you is the ability to hide your login. Okay, so now why is this important? Well, this is very important because, as you know, WordPress is a very popular content management system. A lot of people use it, both amateurs and professionals. And you have websites that are built with WordPress that are easily $500 websites, but there are also some that are $1 million websites and more. So one of the things that's going to be very important for such a widely used platform is security. And there are lots of levels of security that you can implement in WordPress. And there are lots of plugins that can help you with that, plus additional code things that you can do. But I find that the most simplest thing that you can do is to protect the login page, because one of the most common attacks is what's called a brute force attack. And this is when a bot or some kind of program finds your login page and launches multiple attempts to log into the page. Sometimes they can even crash your website in the process of doing that. But they're doing, thousands, hundreds of thousands of login attempts by the second. So you want to protect yourself from that by, first of all, just hiding the login page. So how does this work? Well, if you go to a site, okay, so here we are at our site, and let's say this is a default site, and if you just type a slash and a login after that, okay, you will get access to the login page very easily. See that? You don't even have to guess. You just type in login. Okay. Now, what if you typed in, if you're familiar with WordPress, you might type wp-admin, and there you are again. Okay. So it leaves you very vulnerable. What we want to do is we want to protect that. We don't want people being able to find our login page that are not supposed to be at the login page. Okay. So how are we going to do this? Okay. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to go back to our site here, and I'm going to turn on the hide login add-on. Okay, it's going to activate it for me. All right, this is now activated. Okay, so now that this is activated, I'm going to go to settings, and now under settings we have a new tab called hide login. I'm going to select that, and here I can change it to anything that I want. Okay, so right now I'm going to go ahead and change this into something more obscure. So right now, instead of saying login or wp-admin or even my login, which is very generic, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to something else. And what I typically like to do is I like to put something that I know that I remember. Okay, so let's just call this personal. Actually, I'm going to type in back end entry. Okay, I know, sounds rudimentary, but you can make it anything that you want. So we call it backend entry. Okay, you can also generate a slug randomly. Okay, if you want to see what that looks like, if I just click on this, now I have this mumbo jumbo login, right? That might be a little bit difficult to remember. So I'm just going to call it backend entry. Okay, backend entry. And we're going to say save. Now you can choose to send yourself an email so that you can remember what this is, okay, if you want. And then that way you remember it. But typically I like to just save this somewhere so I know that I know what this is now. So now when we go back to the login page of the site now, and if I go ahead and go back to my page here, what happens if I try to go with login? This page doesn't seem to exist, right? It's completely hidden now. Can't find it. What happens if I say wp-admin? It's gone. No way to get in. So now you know the actual access, right? Backend entry. And now you have access. And you can basically log in and do everything that you want to do. And that gives you the first line of defense to protecting your website from people getting in there. And this is one of the reasons why LoginPress is a very, very powerful plugin. It's not just a plugin for customizing your login, which is nice. You can have a beautiful login that looks like this and so on, but it has additional security functions that are very, very helpful, right? In later tutorials, we'll cover each and every single one of these add-ons. So, everything from having a login, logout menu, if you've ever wanted those, to login redirects, meaning if you have people that are logging into your website and you want to redirect them to a specific page when they log in, you can do that. Auto login is very, very powerful. Social login, having a login widget is very helpful as well. And limiting logging attempts, which is another security feature whereby you can control how many times people can try to log in and fail before the site locks them out. And typically you can set it up to 3 times or 5 times or 1 time. It depends on what you're trying to do, but this will help you prevent your site from getting hacked. Okay, so that concludes our video tutorial on LoginPress. If you like this video, please go ahead and subscribe and click the notification bell so that when I release the other videos on LoginPress and other cool things that you can do with your WordPress website, you will get a notification in your email letting you know that those videos are available. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Oh wait, not so fast. Before you leave, I almost forgot. I need to tell you how to get this plugin. So how do you get the plugin? Well, let's talk about it. This plugin is created by a company called WP Brigade. Okay, and I do have links in the description below that will that show you where this that link you to the plugin. Okay, so it's made by WP Brigade, and on their website you can actually get the free version or upgrade to the premium version. So if you go to the premium version of the website, okay, this is all the descriptions and stuff, you will see that you see the pricing. A personal one just for one site with a few of the add-ons, I think it's just 2 of the add-ons, is $39 a year. So it's quite affordable for a startup and one website, and having access to all the current add-ons is $75 a year. And then for the agency version, where you can use it on unlimited sites, you get everything in the personal and everything in the startup, and it's for unlimited sites, and it's $199 per year, okay, for this plugin. That being said, you notice that there is no lifetime deal on the website. So there's no lifetime unlimited access, but I'm going to show you how you can get lifetime access to this plugin. Okay, so AppSumo, if you're familiar with AppSumo, ran a deal for LoginPress that's a lifetime deal with LoginPress. Not only can you get it at a starting price of $39 if you are on AppSumo, but you can also get it for a lifetime deal for less, okay, for less than the agency price of $199. Okay, let me show you how that works. So you're gonna go, you can click the link in the description below that is LoginPress deal, right? Clifton Creative Academy / LoginPress deal. If you click on that, and it will take you to this page, and that is an affiliate link, by the way. So that means that I do get a commission of that. It's very small, and it really doesn't make that much of a difference, but I appreciate it because anything I get, I use to support the channel and create these free videos. So you don't have to use it, but if you do use it, thank you very much. Now, you're going to go here and you can read all the descriptions. It is the same exact plugin with all the same features that I just demonstrated. Every single add-on. The only difference is that the price is dramatically less, and the price is dramatically less, and you get to own it for a lifetime. Okay, so it's a lifetime deal, unlimited. Now, when you come here to the plans and features, you can see here, this is a single one for $39. You get all the features above, which is a lifetime access. See where it says lifetime access, okay, for 5 sites, okay, and then you get all the add-ons, which is wonderful. But if you double up on your codes, meaning if you buy 2, then you will get lifetime access and unlimited sites for $78. So if you take a look at $78 and we compare that to, we compare that to $199, you will now see that you're getting an amazing deal for this plugin. I highly recommend that you get it and that you get 2 codes, because now you can use it for clients, you can use it for yourself, and you can create professional login pages for your website. And as you can see, it's got 5 tacos. Everyone loves this plugin. Go ahead and read the reviews and check it out. But this is one of those deals that you want to get a lifetime deal on, so that you can continue to use the plugin and enjoy the benefits of that plugin. Okay, all right, that's it for me, Clifton with Clifton Creative Academy. I hope you enjoyed this video. I apologize for not putting this in there at the end of the video, but during the training, but now you got it. And do me a favor, support the channel by subscribing and smashing that notification bell. And feel free to use the links in the description if you want to support us financially. It doesn't cost you anymore, okay? All it does is just help us support the channel. You don't have to, but if you do, thank you very much. We appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.